lousy Fed chair. And by the way, it looks, you're going to have to check this, please. I just heard it could be that all 4 commissioners in the Fed signed by Biden, including Too Late. You know who Too Late is? Too Late, pal? Jerome Too Late. He's too late with his interest rates for a reason. He's a bad guy. He's not a smart guy, but he's a bad guy. Too Late. Is he going to lower rates a little bit, finally? Did you see where Jamie Dimon, respected guy, said, you got to get the rates down, you schmuck, you know? But I hear that the AutoPen may have signed those commissions. If they signed those
all right,
commissions,
so
maybe I'm wrong.
Big quant for tomorrow, yeah? So that's the narrative here. AutoPen probably trying to force that cut tomorrow. Now, first of all, proud of everybody not asking what's going to happen for FOMC. When you're asking those questions, you need to kind of reevaluate your way of thinking here. Your job tomorrow is to react and know what to look for. So I'm sensing everybody being bearish and sure this could fucking fall out of the sky here. Everybody also thinks a 0.25 cut is baked in. Maybe not. Some people suggest a 0.5 cut. Maybe not. Some people might think that we get no cut. Either way, we got to react to it. We got to watch during the announcement what the first candle does. Second of all, then we got to wait for the IV kill. Now the fractal says we fade a few days, maybe down here, because I mean here's the setup, right? To the downside, you got that half moon. If it's really bad, down there, right? As far as upside, you have the JPM collar, right? So again, had an inside day today. It's gonna be a big candle. Don't get cooked, right? And that's how I'm gonna play it. If I get anything on the overnight YOLOs on the IB, I'll sell that, and then I'll wait. I won't be on. I'll just wait until Powell position for some YOLOs into it, and then wait. I think the big takeaway tomorrow is going to be whether or not QE will be used, or whether they're going to wait for a crisis. Okay. And second of all, there's probably going to be a bunch of questions about Hassett, etc. So that's kind of what we're looking at for tomorrow. And if it is a fade, don't be picking up any swings until Friday into close specifically, because again, that's what our fractal points to, right? We're gonna be right here. It has a little bit of dip. Overall, I mean, the setup looks exactly like this here. So could we get a third nuke? And it is 1, 2, nuke 3. Or do we get away with this? Either way, I mean, if it's a 0.5, you're gonna start ripping, in my opinion. The NAMO is holding above this consolidation that it spent August, September, October, and November in. Can it go higher? Yes. Can it go lower? Yes. If we start going down and it is not fast, and I'm talking like this fast, please do not try to buy the dip until at least end of day Friday, because you've seen this week this can be slow and painful. It is not fun to trade. So this kind of caught my eye today, and especially the OI on the 67. So this is going to be my YOLO for it. Now, what changed today? So the market kept trading kind of how it has been trading. Pretty shit action here, right? Okay, but the thing that stands out is the VIX 1D. It made room for a bigger move all day. Now, this is the GEX, right? No problem going down, no problem going up. And that's how the positioning is, fully, okay? So again, this is for tomorrow, right here. We still have this huge 677 GEX. That might be the magnet, but if you go there, there's no reason to not go close the gap. What gap is that, you might ask? That gap. Or you can come right to the gap, hit the 89 and the 200 on the hourly and the trend line, okay? Now, that is, you know, in a regular market, a pretty decent bullish signal. If we go back, when's the last time that cross happened on the hourly? Let's see. It's been a while. It's been a while, huh? I'll be looking out for it. Okay, right there. So that could be seriously. Is that right? That is a really bullish signal on its own. Is that so? Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked here. It looks like it. Yeah, we crossed down. That on its own, that's a bullish signal, by the way. Glad I spotted that. So yeah, and it's happening right at the gap. So any buys down to here, I think, is a buy the dip. You cross that Rubicon, you're smoked. Okay, so today also very interesting. You guys have seen time and time again how JPM can pump SPY. Okay, and QQQ today was not bad at all, right? It was way better than SPY. If you take a look, you got a daily green candle, it closed green. Doesn't look bad at all, right? Didn't do much, also faded, but pretty decent, right? Decent, I mean choppy as hell, but decent. Compare that to SPY, it looks terrible, right? But I am just, again, to not even point out manipulation, but look at this sell. You get a almost, a $20 sell almost on JPM, and that's all you get on SPY. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is used to prop it up soon enough, right? This is still a daily disgusting bear flag right here. Not the biggest fan. Now tomorrow again, FOMC. First we get Bank of Canada, then we get FOMC at 2 p.m. Eastern, and Powell's on at 2:30, and then we will see like what the vibe of the market is and this and that, and then we're into Friday. That doesn't have any fancy stuff, but we do get the Fed speakers back over the weekend. We got Asian data, and then next week we have CPI. Okay, we also get NFP. This has been added here. NFP, fantastic. So next Tuesday could be the thing that moves us a little bit again. And then CPI should be, well, I guess it's not on Wednesday. When is it? When are they putting this shit out? Thursday now. Okay. What was on the 19th? Oh, I know. Epstein files need to be released. So, gonna be pretty spicy here. Personally, I would hope that we at least get to the JPM collar. Because if we don't do it now, what is then going to send us end of year? And I for one hope that you get this dip and then absolute rippage off of the sports calendar specifically. Here's the big seasonality. We've chopped here. I mean, we have come down. I would like to see an absolute melter, because again, even the VIX, you don't have that much room, right? But we did have a 2-day bounce off of the party line. It doesn't react really well with the 89, as you see. But it would be fun if this nukes down here. One can hope. But the number one thing tomorrow should be don't get nuked. If I get meta anywhere down to 630, I'm a buyer with time. I think this is destined to go to 670. Tesla had a great move today, then faded. None of these moves hold any gains. So like, even if you're in some swing here, I mean, you're toast by the end of the day. Like, they rip and then they fade, rip and fade, rip and fade, over and over and over. I gotta watch Apple here, and then also you have this mega weekly rising wedge here. If this rolls over, so there's plenty of downside. There's plenty of downside in the tank here. The question is, do we go up first? All right, guys, thank you, and I will see you tomorrow.